Hey guys, I have some really important news right now. Okay, so George Ball, he is the ex CEO of Prudential, and he worked for Smith Barney, which is now Morgan Stanley, that holds over $2 trillion in investor assets. So he just came out today and said this.
Well, George, what assets should investors get into, say, outside of equities?
I've never said this before, and I've always been a blockchain, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin uh, uh, opponent. But if you look right now, the government can't stimulate the markets forever. The liquidity flood will end. Um, and sooner or later, the government's got to start paying for some of the stimulus, for some of the deficits, for some of the well-deserved, very smart subsidies that it's providing to people. Are they going to raise taxes that high? Or if not, are they going to print money? If they print money, that debases the currency. And probably even things like TIPS, Treasury Inflation Protected Securities, can be corrupted. So the very wealthy investor or the trader probably turns to Bitcoin or something like it as a staple.
Wow, I never thought I'd hear you say that. I mean, we heard Jamie Dimon talk about Bitcoin before.
So a little bit about this guy. Okay, so he was actually an opponent to Bitcoin. But I think as he realized, I mean, these guys are smart guys. They're used to, the old way of doing things. So, when they are confronted with something like Bitcoin, they have to learn it. It's difficult for an older guy to learn Bitcoin a lot of the times, because especially with the hedge fund guys or insurance fund guys, any of these guys, it's really difficult sometimes. And when they look at this internet money, they're just like, what is this? Is this some new fad or whatever? But I think people are getting the realization that, this is a way to protect your wealth. Not only that, but, it's a way to transfer your wealth for almost free. That's amazing. Like, that's unheard of. So I think that these guys are kind of getting it. They're realizing that there's only 21 million Bitcoins in the world, and that, they might not even realize that a lot of those Bitcoins, maybe even 5 to 6 million Bitcoins, are gone forever, because people have lost their hard drives when they first started mining it. I think that there's going to be a huge clamoring to get into Bitcoin. I think people are really struggling to find out what is a safe asset, what is something that they can put their cash into that's going to be safe, because they know what is coming. Guys, they've been at this. I mean, this guy was a CEO of Prudential back in the 80s. So he knows money. He knows a lot of people too. So he's jumping into Bitcoin big time. And, these guys are just getting in right now. More and more of these people are coming out. They're getting into these coins. So if you think you are late to the party or whatever, you're not. You're actually very early. You're earlier than some of the most, influential Wall Street people the world has ever seen. And you are getting in before these guys. So imagine all of that new capital that's going to be thrown into the market. And $1 trillion market cap, please, man, that's nothing. We are going so far beyond $1 trillion, 2 trillion, whatever. There's going to be so much cash being thrown at this. So be patient. I know that there are very exciting things that are happening right now with DeFi and all these other coins, but make sure you have a core position in Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. Take this time while Bitcoin is still under $12,000. Hopefully, I think it's under 12,000 right now. But take that time and accumulate. Tell your friends, hey, get like $5, $10, $20 worth. Just try to get some money into it, because I think it's going to be really important for you in the future. So I'm going to keep going on. And when I find articles like this, when I find like big time investors, I'm going to tell you guys, and because I think that this is going to happen a lot more often. I mean, like Paul Tudor Jones before, it's many other people. Now this guy, this is just the beginning, and they have lots of friends too. So, and they got lots of money. So yeah, talk to you soon.